let's say when I was in secondary school, yeah, I just felt like I loved computers. I wanted to like build smart stuffs with computers. So when I finished secondary school, I had to enter Aptech, a computer school, where I studied software engineering. So that was just my path, the first path to my dream career, because what I actually want to be is a robotics engineer. And first, I need to start from software. So, and from my experience though in some software languages, I think I love Java and I love PHP. Okay, first of all, we need to understand the problem, right? Before we can be able to solve it. So I just work on, let's say, understanding my problem, building a prototype of it, how everything is going to work. So, yeah. Okay, well, I've handled other projects outside my school. I've handled projects for my clients and all that. So, but I'm going to share my experience on a project management system that I built. So it was like a project management system for managing the company staffs, the employees. The employees can come in and sign in, sign out, and the staff will be able to post a project, assign it to a particular client who owns the project. The clients will also be registered on the platform, and then the employees too will be there. So the employees will be working there and the clients will be keeping track of the work the employees are doing there. So it was actually a very challenging one, and my clients didn't make it any easy for me. They will just be like, when you're not into something, you're just saying how you want it to be, and sometimes it's not that easy the way you're saying it, but that's just it. And you have to meet up to their need, at least for your client to trust you, love your work, and then want to hire you again. You need to meet their requirements. So anyway, I'm glad I was able to do everything the way they wanted it, though it was really tough. Okay, well, first of all, everything has been made simple for us because of frameworks under languages, right? And these frameworks are actually really updated. So for example, in PHP, when you're working with PHP, you have to use Laravel. That is, the framework for PHP is Laravel. And for you to be fast, framework is just like an already written code from the main language, which will help you to, let's say, implement your functions faster. So instead of writing your codes from scratch, you can use a framework and then achieve everything really fast. So if not, meeting up with clients' time will not be something very, very easy. Okay, okay, fine. So actually, this is usually a problem because anyway, most times we're not just working on one particular project at a time. So we have so many projects combined together, and these projects have their deadlines, right? And we have to meet up with the deadlines for the clients. So, and another thing we have to deal with is procrastination. I'm coming to this, and at the end you see yourself, you've not still done that thing. The deadline is going, you're still saying, okay, I'm coming to it, maybe I'll use 2 nights and finish it up. And then by the time you want to use 2 nights and finish it up, you see that you will start encountering an error that will keep you there for the 2 nights. You have not even finished anything up. So one of the things I try to do is to set a task for myself. So I will set a task, I will set the number of days I want to work on this particular project. Each day I have what I'm supposed to do on it. So maybe when I'm done with the particular task for that day, I will be able to proceed to the next for that day if my head is still focused. I'll be able to proceed to the next task for that day. But this is actually the best, so that you divide the project into tasks. Maybe you can use project management tools like Trello, where you'll be able to say, okay, today I'm going to create the user dashboard, maybe design the user dashboard and all that. Today, you'll be able to do it. Tomorrow, you will do this. And before the deadline, you'll be able to meet it. Okay. Well, I started earning in the year 2021. And I got a job 2021 as a web developer. So majorly I just do like back end there. Anyway, if I should count the money I make in a year, yeah, it's more than $1 million. Okay, I've worked on a team before. Apart from, let's say, the ones that I did in school, because we worked very well in teams in my school. So we are always shared into teams and we'll be given a task to work on. And that helped me a lot to build my teamwork and everything. So actually in the real life, I've worked with a team and wow. Anyway, my role is usually the back-end engineer in the team, because I'm not very comfortable with front end. So I usually do the back end. But then some people in the team don't usually make it, you understand? So sometimes you're working as the back end engineer, someone else designed the application and you are to like program it. So there are some certain stuffs that we, the back-end engineers, need to add in the front-end parts. And then the problem is, I don't know, anyway, the last team I worked with made me to understand why recruiters are really, really strict, okay? Because the front-end person there wasn't making it like any easy. It's like the person have not even encountered back-end before. The person doesn't know anything about back-end. And then just when you add, okay, for example, when you want to, like in a form now, there are certain ways that a back-end engineers need to like interact with the form, right? So there are certain things that we need to add there to be able to interact with the form. But the front-end person is the person that designed the form. So maybe after designing, you as the back-end engineer, you add your own and try to work with it. Before you know it, the front-end person will go change something there and just remove what you previously added there. And it will like alter the interaction between that is the back-end and that particular form. So everything will not work. Like you have to go back. What has this person removed? And when you're using something like GitHub, when you're using project management tools like GitHub, so once the person does this or her own thing, the person will push and everything will be updated to what that person did. So you yourself now, like even some of the things you've done, maybe the person have changed it and everything will scatter. So you have to go and start checking, what did this person do again? What exactly did he remove from here? And sometimes it might even become a bug to you, like you will be stuck on it for some days thinking that is actually your error. So but it's fun. At least the work is being divided. So many people are working on it and it saves time. Okay, the first thing they need to understand about themselves is, do they really have the passion to do this? So actually, some people will tell you programming is easy, it's very easy. But then when you come to me, I won't like stalk you into it, because you need to be ready for what you're coming into. I'll tell you, this is not something easy. So, but it's actually the passion that drives you, right? It's the passion that keeps you. It's the passion that like, oh yeah, I want to achieve this. And that is what keeps you there. So first of all, you need to have the passion, and then you can find the right path for you. So you don't just have to waste so much time in this. Sometimes it might be like a design person, you love you love anything design, you love makeups and all that. So you already know that the best part for you is the design aspect of tech. So just like me, when I first started, I started with front end, but I'm not the kind of person that is like, I don't usually get fascinated with all these designs. I don't pay attention to designs anyway. So after the front end, I entered into the back end, and wow, that was just the perfect part for me. So though I still work with front end, but that is when necessary. But I just love back end so much. So you need to understand yourself, find the part that is best for you. If you're someone that likes calculation, you like dealing with data, you like collecting data and handling data, then you have to go to data analysis and all those data parts and all of that. So, and another thing is, what is driving you to this tech space? Is it the money? Some people will be like, developers are making a lot of money and they really want to come into this space because of the money. And then when they come, they will see that like at first, you won't see the money coming. You are even the one who is going to be like wasting money, buying data, watching tutorials and all that. That's why some people will like give up on the way. They say there is money here, but there is nothing here. So that is why I said you need to understand why you are coming in here. So if it's for the money, forget it. Let money not be your first drive to entering into this field. Maybe as time goes on, then money, you can start focusing on money. But for the first time, money shouldn't be your first drive. And then when you enter into the tech space, you need to like make friends, connect with people in the tech space, because this journey is not something you can just embark on your own. You need help from people. So sometimes you might even encounter a bug on your code that you have tried all your possible best and nothing is working. So if you are someone that is just doing it alone, you don't have any developer friends, you are left to figure that bug out on your own, you will definitely get tired. So, but if you have such kind of friends around you, when these kind of things come, maybe they must have encountered the same thing you're encountering then. Yes, and when you refer to them, they'll be able to say, okay, do this, and you will flow faster, you will be able to move faster with everything.